Hey beautiful people, Madam Sophy here again to do another foundation review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. This is a collaboration with Alissa. I do follow her on YouTube. I really love her reviews. I really love the work that she's been doing on YouTube. She's actually one of my her channel is actually one of my go-to channels when it comes to makeup ideas and so on. This foundation is a full coverage foundation. Apparently, when I went to Ulta Beauty to purchase it, the primer was gone. All the other accessories, all the Can't Stop Won't Stop accessories apart from the foundation was already sold out. So unfortunately, I'm just going to have to improvise on primer and setting powder and so on. I was only able to purchase the foundation, so I'm just going to review the foundation today. My eyes are already done, and I'm just going to review this foundation. I have this foundation in the color Mahogany. That was the only color I was able to find in the store that would match my skin tone. When I went to Ulta Beauty, they did have all of, I don't know if they had extremely all of the colors there, but all the colors that they had available in the store, this was the only one that was able to match my skin tone. I did try the color Nutmeg. Nutmeg was a bit too light for me, and I ended up having, and I also tried the other colors that came after Nutmeg. It was just a little too dark for me, so I just ended up having to choose this color. This is Mahogany, and according to the details on here, it does say that it is a 24-hour matte finishing full coverage foundation. I'm not going to do a wear test because it's already late, but I'm just going to see how this foundation applies, although I'm trying to kind of shy away from using matte foundations. I've been using matte foundations for a while, and I'm just looking forward to trying out something different. Just to support Alissa, I decided to purchase this product, and I just want to see what the hype was about. This foundation is very affordable. It is a foundation that would cost you less than $15. It cost me about $13.99 at Ulta Beauty, and I thought it was very affordable compared to the other foundations I have purchased before. So let me jump right into the tutorial, see how full coverage it is, and I'm also going to see how it applies on my skin. I'm very excited, and I can't wait to see how this foundation applies. So if you'd like to see my final thoughts on this foundation, please stay tuned. To prime my face today, I'm going to use the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving primer. Since this is by the NYX company, I'm just going to try to use products that I have already that are by the same company. So I mean, for the sake of the brand and to do the whole foundation line justice, I am going to go ahead and use the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Face Primer. So this is what I'm going to apply on my face, and this is a silicone based primer. It may seem all weird, but it is silicone based. And again, I have it in the color Mahogany. Okay, I'm going to start with 3 to 4 pumps. And then if I need more, I am going to get some more of that product on. Okay guys, so I have applied the foundation. I'm really satisfied with the way the foundation looks. It is indeed a full coverage foundation. I used about 4 to 5 pumps, and I am very satisfied with the coverage. I know that the color may seem a little too dark for me, but if I had to go with the Nutmeg color, which is the color right after, or if I had to go with the color before or after the Mahogany shade, it would not work for me. It would be too light, and I did not want to come on here looking like some ghost. Okay, so I'm really satisfied with the color. I'm really satisfied with the way it looks. It was very easy to apply. It was very easy to blend in. It did cover up quite a bit of my blemishes. It did cover up quite a bit of my blemishes, and I am very satisfied with this foundation. What do you guys think? I'm just going to go right in and set my face, and I'm going to be right back. To set my face today, I do not have a NYX face powder. Well, actually, I do have a NYX face powder, but it's too light for me. It is a face powder I would use to set my foundation during winter. But right now that shade does not work for me because we're in summer right now, and I'm a little darker during summer. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this foundation. Sorry. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this setting powder. It is by Almay. It is the Almay Smart Shade Foundation, and I'm going to use it in the color 300. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and use it in the color 300. This is what I'm going to use to set my foundation. It is in the color medium. This is the Equal Tools Beauty Blender. I am not going to use any concealer because I just really want to test out this foundation. Okay, so now I'm going to fix things up, and I'm going to be right back to tell you guys my take on the foundation. Okay guys, so I'm back. I did add some lip color, and I also highlighted the rest of my face, and I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of how I think the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation by NYX turned out for me. I think, despite the fact that it was a tad bit too dark for me, I think it was okay. Normally when I try to get a foundation, I try to get a foundation that matches my neck, and it kind of matches my neck, so I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy about the way the foundation performed. It definitely is full coverage. Probably if I went in on a second layer, probably if I went in with some concealer, I would be able to cover up those darker areas. But since I really wanted to test how the foundation performed, I thought I would do this foundation test without using concealer. But definitely it's full coverage. I really like the way it applied. I really like the way it was very easy to blend in. I was very happy with the way it looked after I was done setting it with a setting powder, and I was very impressed because the setting powder I use is not by the NYX Cosmetics company. It's by this Almay company, and I'm very happy with the way it turned out with using a setting powder that is not by the brand. Sometimes I know with some foundations, if you don't use a setting powder that is by the company, sometimes it does not turn out really good. But I did not have that problem with this foundation. I felt that it worked perfect. It blended in very well, and I'm really loving it. I love the natural look, despite the fact that I'm trying to get away from doing matte looks all the time or having this matte look when I do my makeup. I'm really satisfied with the way this foundation performed. And it's very affordable. This foundation is under $15. I have it in the color Mahogany, and I think it performed very well. Alissa, Ashley, kudos to you. You did a fabulous job with NYX Cosmetics, and thank you so much for keeping all skin tones of women of color in mind, because this is one of the foundation lines that came out with a variety of shades. I don't think that anyone would feel left out. I think there is a shade for everyone. Despite the fact that I was unable to get my exact shade, I thought the shade I picked up worked really well for me. So this is how I feel about the foundation. In this foundation, you do get 1 fluid ounce, and I think that's a pretty good price for this foundation. I'm very satisfied. I cannot stop expressing how satisfied I am with the way this foundation performed. Also, another thing, I did not use any concealer to highlight with this foundation because again I wanted to test how full coverage it could go. So tell me what you guys think. This is how it's looking. Tell me what you guys think about the way this foundation performed. I think that it gave me a really soft, welcoming appearance. Okay, I'm very satisfied with the way it performed, and I am very happy with the way it reacted to brands of makeup that is not part of the NYX Cosmetics line. I think it's really good. Tell me what you guys think. Have you tried the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation? If you have tried it, please share your experience at the bottom. Please tell me how you feel about it or how you felt about it. Did the foundation work for you? So just give me some feedback in the comment section. I am very happy to have tried it, and I'm very happy with the really good work Alissa Ashley did with NYX Cosmetics, and I'm really loving it. As far as 24 hours, I won't have this makeup on for 24 hours. So this is what I have to say about this foundation. Will I recommend it? Definitely, I would recommend it. This foundation is indeed Sophy approved. I would definitely recommend it. If you're looking for a really good matte foundation, this is a really good foundation to use as a matte foundation. It does not have a cakey look. Sometimes I can remember using the Maybelline Poreless foundation. Sometimes when I use it, it gives me that cakey look. I don't feel this way with this foundation. It is definitely lightweight. I know it didn't say that, but it feels very lightweight on my skin. It does not feel like there is actually something covering my skin, and I'm very thankful for that. I'm very happy about that. So this is my take on this foundation. It is definitely Sophy approved. Please get it. Please grab it if you're looking for a very good matte finishing foundation that is full coverage. It is very much full coverage. I'm pretty sure if you guys saw the way my skin looked prior to putting on the foundation to now, you will see what I'm talking about. But it is definitely full coverage, and it's somewhat blurred out my pores. Probably the primer I use kind of have something to do with this, but I feel like my pores kind of got a bit blurred out. Okay, so this is my take on this foundation. Again, this is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation in the color Mahogany by NYX Cosmetics. Bye guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, as well as Facebook. And don't forget to have a fabulous day, and remember to be Sophy. Bye honeys.